Kevin De Bruyne has come out and obviously bid farewell to the people at Man City, and he's like, enough is enough. I'm not obviously gonna be continuing here. I'm gonna be trying my career elsewhere. And in an article published by the Manchester City website, they said Kevin De Bruyne yesterday confirmed he'll leave Man City this summer. The brilliant Belgian playmaker arrived in Manchester in 2015 and has gone on to become a legend of the club and the Premier League as well as a whole. With 413 appearances, only 12 players have ever worn Man City's shirt, more in the club's long and illustrious history. With 19 major trophies as a City player, the 33-year-old is one of the most decorated men in our history, all in Manchester City's history. The trophy haul has comprised of 6 Premier League titles, 5 League Cups, 2 FA Cups, 3 Community Shields, and success in the Champions League, FIFA Club World Cup, and UEFA Super Cup. Kevin De Bruyne is also one of just 19 men to have 100 goals for the club, with 106 goals to his name so far. That is Kevin De Bruyne for you. And he has obviously gone ahead, put in a very big shift at the club of Man City, and lots of people will obviously have to remember the guy known as Kevin De Bruyne. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And this is Rokani David, and let's obviously add this to those stories that will always be remembered, that yesterday, 4th of April, was the day Kevin De Bruyne came up and obviously made his announcement that he's going to be leaving the side of Man City. Guys, he has not gone ahead, pronounce his retirement. He has announced his departure from Man City, and this summer he's obviously gonna be leaving this club. And guess who was the first person to obviously go ahead and obviously get us into the mood of Kevin De Bruyne leaving the side of Man City? It was none other than Fabrizio Romano, who came out and told us that breaking: Kevin De Bruyne to leave Man City at the end of the season, or the current season. The Belgian player will be available as a free agent for his next chapter in there. So, for his next chapter, that is really something huge that you're obviously going to be discussing in a few minutes, after really bringing you the story that he came up and obviously put out onto his socials as to why he's leaving the side of City and how he's obviously going to be missing the fans. So, he had a letter to all City fans, and I found myself in a position of really getting a copy of it, and I said I have to come out here and read it to the fans, of football, because he has not only been a player who has gone ahead to influence the Premier League, but he has also gone ahead obviously influence other leagues and other footballers. Now, he says, "Dear Manchester, seeing this, you probably realize where this is heading. So, I'll get straight to it and let you all know that these will be my final moments as a Manchester City player. Nothing about this is easy to write, but as football players, we all know this day eventually comes. That day is here, and you deserve to hear it from me first. Football led me to all of you and to this city. Chasing my dream, not knowing this period would change my life. This city, this club, these people gave me everything. I had no choice but to give everything back. And guess what? We won everything. Whether we like it or not, it's time to say goodbye. Suri, Rome, Mason, Michelle, and I are beyond grateful for what this place has meant to our family. Manchester will forever be on our kids' passports, and more importantly, in each of our hearts. This will always be our home. We cannot thank the city, staff, teammates, club, friends, and family enough for this 10-year ride. Every story comes to an end, but this has definitely been the best chapter. Let's enjoy these last moments together. Much love, KDB. So that's what he took to his socials, and that's the letter he really put out as a player for the club of Man City as he marks his ticket tenure at the club of City. But I tell you, he has done wonders in the game of football. If you're gonna obviously follow him up and what Kevin De Bruyne has been like, then he has been short. He has been nothing short of entertainment, brilliant, and everything. He obviously gave everything he had in what we call in full heart. And everyone really knows to it that this guy is irreplaceable at the side of City. Though, when David Silva was here, most of us thought that maybe they wouldn't obviously go ahead to obviously getting someone better. But you never know what will happen. But Kevin De Bruyne, if you've been following him up for a very long period of time, ever since he dropped into the Premier League especially, or made his return to the Premier League especially, at Man City, this guy has been a revelation. If you looked at him and how he has gone ahead to surface, he has done lots of things. And when you look at in the Premier League, 2015-2016 season, 25 games, 7 goals, 9 assists. 2016-2017, 36 games, 6 goals, 18 assists. 2017-2018, 37 games, 8 goals, 16 assists. 2018-2019, he played 19 games, 2 goals and 2 assists. I think he really had injuries there. Then 2019-2020, I think this was one of his best seasons at Man City because he scored 13 goals and went ahead to put in 20 assists. You understand? Then 2020-2021, 25 games, 6 goals and 12 assists. 2021-2022, 30 games, 15 goals and 8 assists. 2022-2023, 32 games, 7 goals and 16 assists. And I think this is when they went ahead obviously win a treble, you know. He had 16 assists in there for you. 2023, 2024, 18 games, 4 goals and 10 assists. That is last season, and his games really went ahead to shrink in there. This season, he has so far played 20 Premier League games, 2 goals and 6 assists. And finally, they say bye-bye to the Belgian international, who has come out and obviously made everyone excited and really happy about what the club is all about. By the way, he is one of those that will go down in history that he has gone ahead to win every trophy for the club of Man City. You understand? Very many have been here, but they never won the Champions League. You know, they had the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Community Shield, but they never won the Premier League. They never won the Champions. They never won the Champions League, Club World Cup, and the Super Cup. But every trophy that a player has to win at the club level, he has gone ahead obviously add it into his locker. That is Kevin De Bruyne. And Fabrizio Romano later told us that Manchester City are planning to build a statue for Kevin De Bruyne, and Pep Guardiola also went ahead to confirm that I'll bet a lot of money that's going to happen. That's for sure. But I don't know. But of course, come on, he deserves to be at this level. Obviously, this guy deserves a statue. If there is any player that deserves a statue, this guy deserves it. If they went ahead, obviously make one for Kun Aguero, then this guy has outperformed Kun Aguero, especially into being what we call a team player. Being a good player and a team player are really two different, and combining the two is really very hard. But this guy has come out and obviously combined the two. That is a team player and a good player. Whenever the team really needed brilliant moments, he could provide them. Whenever he needed to obviously glue the team up, he really did it, and he always acted like a glue to that team of Man City. And that's why this season they've gone ahead to suffer a lot, because the three players that are really more important for Man City have been on and off. Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and Ruben Diaz. That is the pure spine of Man City. In other words, that's the glue to that entire team of City. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below, and tell me your best moment for Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League that you will never forget. Tell me that best moment of Kevin De Bruyne, and I think when I return, I'll let you know what my best moment is, because he has scored very many goals that are really beautiful. He has also gone ahead, obviously, put in very, very many assists that we'll never forget under his era at the side of Man City. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, as Arsenal is leading Everton by 1-0. And after that game ends, I'll return here with what we call the match reaction.